Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 12 of Let's Play Imperator Rome as Carthage. In the last part, we took over some new land and we're just being generally badass. We made two new armies. We made this army, which is an amazing deception army, and that's all we made. Yeah, we didn't make any others. Anyway, a gift horse. We have long been warned to be suspicious of gifts. Okay, we have read this, but oh, yeah, I'm taking that. Anything that improves my commerce, I will take. This is a fact. We know this because I love income. We do need to conquer you. You need to be destroyed. But the problem is, destroying you right now isn't in my best interest. What's in my best interest is solidifying power bases. So, yeah, all you guys are feudatory vassals, which is perfect. Whereas this cunt is a tribal vassal. Which unfortunately means that we can't just integrate them. We'd have to eventually set them free, then kill them. Now, what I think I'm doing is taking over the entirety of this, like dealing with all of this Africa first, like dealing with this part first, so we can deal with that. I think that'll be worthwhile. If Rome attacks us, we'll be ready. We have like I'm just gonna start building up loads and loads of money. We get 409 people every month. It's not the best. We do need to kill Turia. I said I was going to do that next, so we'll deal with that. So we'll deal with that now, actually. How many divisions did it say they have, or cohorts? 11. 16 should be enough. I can't see myself needing more than 16 divisions. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, just give me 1 sec. There we go. Sorry, yeah, better get those there before I fuck them up. I destroy my, I lose too much manpower, which, you know, can happen. Now, are you a feudatory or you're a feudatory? Sorry, it's not, I keep saying feudatory, it's feudatory. You are, good. Alright, so... I wish it separated them into feudatory, like, instead of just being subjects, it was feudatory subjects, client states, and tribal states. Like, I want to know, and yeah, we demolish it at once. I don't give a fuck, just demolish it, mate. So we have 16,000 of these bad boys, and we could just hire these guys. But like, right now, don't want to hire armies. If I can have, oh, you've got allies. You bastard. And this guy's actually got some men as well. Fuck, are you at war with Rome though right now? No, you're not. You know what? I may need to pull over some more men. We could pull over this 13,000 army that feels like is weighs like a 23 stack, K stack. We could bring over this, which is actually not a bad army. Fuck, that's actually really good. Actually, how long till our civic advance? Oh, a while. Then I say we just hire a mercenary and we just get this war going. Kind of thinking this one's going to be better, actually. So we've hired this guy. We're going to use him in this war. How much do you weigh? You have a weight of 24. Fucking hell, that's heavy. Your best tactic is apparently deception, so that's the one we'll take. For navy maintenance cost, that would be quite nice, actually. I'm going to get Diplo range, though. Because there's going to be some stats in there we want. So we'll get this army to Corsica ASAP. Seeing as we don't pay for the manpower, I'm not really worried about where I have the supply limit. He will be the one going in first. This will be my backup arm to try and keep everything civil. Or try and keep everything going well. You know, because of that, I'm actually going to move him to here. Omen. Obviously, I want my money coming in even just as thick and fast as it was. Any trade routes? Yep, the Calabria has a trade route. Can't get step horses here, which is unfortunate. We don't need to get elephants. We don't need camels over here either. What's the general happiness of the... Okay, so try and get some happiness going. Olives? No. Dyes? Dyes would work. Let's go for dyes, actually, yeah. From Carthage. Did I just ruin my own... I did, yeah. You know what? For now, I'm just going to accept that. Apparently the game did not accept that I put myself into port, but that's fine. It's a war with Etruria. Etruria. Pull you up to there. 20th of November, 31st of October. I'll pull you to there, sorry, so you're able to immediately, like, you know, look after Navy, get out there and help. Are you one of our enemies? No, you're not. That's fine then. Right, so this army is on automatically defending this region for now. Not really the best army, I'd say, to defend the region. Although it only has a weight of 11, so I can't complain too much. They do have 10,000 men. They do have 2 allies as well. Both of which are pretty strong. One of which we could actually take over and, you know, block off Rome's expansion. But that would only be making Rome even more upset with us. And Rome is already very upset with me. So personally, I'm all for pissing off Rome a little bit more, but we've got to do this wisely. We can't just, you know, piss them off for no apparent reason. Well, we can, but we've got to make sure that when we piss them off in a way that makes sense. I don't actually know what this map mode... I can't really say this map mode is that useful, but, you know, just doesn't matter. This one's useful because it fucking tells you where people are pissed off. And unfortunately for us, we're going to have a lot of people eventually pissed off of us, which means we're going to have a lot of armies being sat on their defend borders, like, and keeping them, stuff like that. And I think there's, yeah, fight rebels. Yeah, I'm gonna say I was worried then we put that on independent object independent, what the fuck is it? Independent objectives or independent operations? I knew it began with an O. The second word began with an O. So how's our governor? Sorry, leader. He's shite in the best in the stats we need the most. The air is actually good in everything but civics, which is unfortunate. So we best get as many technologies as we can done while this guy's on the as our leader. Wrong primary culture happiness, a little bit more. That would be nice. That way it makes all of the spreading of my culture, which I'm doing. I'm pushing out. I'm making like a primary objective of my empire. Makes it all the more worthwhile. Yay! Not a day goes by where Juba cannot be found praying. Every meal is preceded by a votive offering. Every feast by a sacrifice. Some might say that he has that such piety is laughable, but we know better. Oh shit! Apparently, yeah. I'm gonna support you with this army there, guys. This guy's a light army, so he should move pretty quickly. I don't actually know how movement is done, but I'd say second we can just take over Etruria. Yeah, we can take over Etruria. Can we take all the money? We can. This war's over then. Ah, you have one province over there. You have a couple of provinces over there, so yeah, you'll take your men from my land. Good. We're going to disband this unit. You are going to go sit there, and I'm going to give you... Well, I'm going to make you a what's-it-called army. You're going to be the defend borders army that up there. We need to kill these guys off. They are not that strong, so killing these guys off would be pretty easy. But we'll see. There's, oh, Jesus Christ, 18,000 barbarians. That's a fuck ton of barbarians. Yeah, I'm not giving you a fucking dime, mate. Right, let's get this opinion improve modifier, because we're gonna need that when we finally decide to annex these guys. I just realized I could have made these guys a feudatory state. I should have done that. I now feel dumb. Egypt, can we be best friends? Okay, maybe not. Macedon, can we be best friends? Why do you people hate me? Like, I'm awesome. You should be. You should love me. Those guys are really being quite aggressive there. Shoring up defenses. Let them continue. Oh, like I said, I will always accept the missions of a free building. Because the game weirdly does actually know. The game does actually build quite smart buildings, so I can't complain about their buildings. Too many cultures. We need to really need to get work on those. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure religious conversion was on the menu, mate. An army without a leader. Oh, a navy without a leader. This guy's actually better, so we'll give him it. Yeah, we have quite a bit of aggressive expansion. I don't know what we got tyranny from, but we got tyranny as well. Right, a deaf. Damn, that's not good. That's a governor as well. So let's see what this guy institutes as his policies. Ooh, bleed them dry is never a good policy. I do not like the bleed them dry policy. And you know what? I'm gonna... Ooh, don't like this, but... How's the culture? Yeah, you need to culturally assimilate the name. It would be much easier if they were all our culture. That's just a fact. Don't build that there. Still need one more population there before we can colonize the next province. We'll get there. I mean, I could move pops around, but I'm not really ready for that type of logistics. Yeah, you guys are being currently like destroyed at war. You are a feudatory vassal of mine. Good. We could declare war over in Iberia and start on the what's it called mission? The a new Carthage mission. How's our civic advances? Ooh, we're gonna be very close to getting ourselves a the mercenary patron. Interesting. I must say, I'm looking forward to a plutocratic republic. Gets rid of our oratory ideas for a second civic and a what's it called? A religious, which the religion one makes no sense to me, but no arguments here. This province is disloyal. Do you not notice most of my provinces are disloyal? Doesn't really affect me right now, mate, does it? Youthful indiscretions. A cousin belonging to one of the lesser branches of the Eshibald family has become embroiled in a scandal at court. According to eyewitnesses, the youth managed to publicly shame himself in an incident involving a common soldier and a malicious letter. Yeah, just let the family hold it. It's their own fucking problem, innit? Election soon, good for us. Carthage can have a 52 rating of this. My decisions, there it is. Okay, so we can do mercenary patron. Our history with the local mercenary companies is a long one, where we have often turned to their help to secure our goals, particularly in the many drawn-out wars in Sicily. They played an essential part in protecting our interests. As we are already close friends with some of the mercenary warlords, we should be able to convince them to settle down in Carthage. With our patronage, the companies will flourish and we will secure the loyalty at a cheaper price in future conflicts. Oh yeah, boys. That's actually really good for us because, again, it just cheapens... It means that the more money I own, I'm retaining more of that when I've hired mercenaries, which is good for us. this is our new ruler, which means we're going to get a lot more oratory points, which is... It means we're going to start being able to get some more claims going. And that's what matters. The problem is I don't know where to grow. Like, this is the problem I have sometimes. I don't know where to grow. Do you know what? I'm going to commit to taking out these guys. Ah, see, they have a tributary. So it means they have 31 regiments, and that's it. So, congratulations, you are officially hired. Just going to move you. Okay, bipartisan support. We'll worry about that in a minute. You can't really stand anywhere over there, so I'm just going to move you over to here. Actually, move to there. Ooh, move to there. Bipartisan support. Some issues tend to divide the House, and none more so than recent prior raids. Whilst it was being debated in the Senate, Eshbal approached our Suffet and offered the support of a large portion of the military faction. The cost of his support was left unspoken, but we should be aware of this, how this might affect us in the future. Well, very well, the support is noted. We have... Oh, the Senate really want this to go as well. That's good. It's the type of actions I like to see from the Senate. I don't really need anyone over here to protect it. Yeah, these guys aren't unhappy enough. We're actually... Our country as a whole is happier at the moment, so no arguments here. Alright, they're on there. Let's move you to there. Invention. Let's go for... How was our national tax makeup? National tax is pretty shite. Let's go for national freeman output, because that means more manpower. This is a time when I wish you were an actual vassal, like a normal vassal of mine, because I could pull you into this war and we could do so much good. And by that I mean you could just basically kill them for me and I could just leave. Unfortunately for me, though, all of my feudatory vassals are weak, and they're not really anything to write home about. I don't even think these two armies will be enough. I'm going to bring these guys as well, just to make sure that we can destroy these guys in one war. I don't want to be wasting my time fighting two wars. Of course, we'll claim the biggest province, you know, just to make sure. He knows we're coming now, which is fine. He doesn't have that much manpower, so it's we've got this. Rome, what are you up to? You're currently in wars with... Oh, you're starting your invasion into Italy. Sorry, Greece or Hellas. Hey, do you want to do that, man? More power to you. Right. You have a general of 8. You know what? That's the best general you're going to get, so I'm happy with that. And I must admit, I am looking forward to annexing these guys, just to shut up the region, really. There's a lot of colonies that need to be done down there that, well, they'll be done eventually. Like, we have access to some, we just don't have, like, these provinces don't have enough people yet. I mean, they will do in time, but no, they don't at the moment. Right. Right, so you're my actual army, so where's the fort? I don't see I don't see a fort, like, at all. Is there a fort on map mode? There is. Oh no, the fort is there. Yeah, we'll just move ourselves into positions that benefit us, I guess. There's not really anything we can't do. Of course, we'll trade with you. Right, let's Yeah, well, you know, we'll just siege where we can for now. We're not gonna just run into the enemy territory blindly. As funny as that would be. Right, that's that taken. Let's get this place here. So all this territory is gonna be whoa. Oh shit, they own down there as well. Well shit, I didn't realize that. Renovations. Him in his civic capacity informs us that an opportunity has arisen. One of your most valued temples in dire need of a renovation. With enough investment, the building could become a shining beacon of our benevolence and architectural prowess. Surely this opportunity is too great to miss. Release the funds. We have enough money. Release the funds. So this asshole is actually a lot more powerful than a lot more landed than I realized. Which probably means I should have done a little. I probably should have paid more attention, which is my own fault. Good deal with that army. This guy has 32 cohorts and he has some navy. And his capital's over there. Interesting. Okay, we got that battle won, which means that we're going to be accepting the battle on my terms on this part. Ooh, that was some good. That's some good destruction right there. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to have to end this part here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. In the next part, we'll continue on with our war. I'll see you guys then.